Good morning. Hey Tim. Okay, so I figured that today I'm not gonna get to talk to you either because of the way that my work schedule is. It's like 12:18 now, and I'll be going to work at 2 and getting off the clock at 8:30. And so that's what happens Monday, Tuesday, and then the other 4 days I get, or the other 3 days I get off at 6:30, so that's when I can catch you. But I just figured it had been a while, so stat class was boring. I made a list of updates. It looks like a lot, but not a whole lot is happening. So, as you can see, I'm in the lovely historic apartment district, and lots of us aren't really overlapping much right now because we all have like schedules and work and stuff going on. So the way that it typically goes is Caitlin, Cameron, and I get up and go to class, and then like we're both gone for most of the day. And then Caitlin McDonald now has like some night shifts at the tutoring center, so she'll be getting off at like 9 p.m. regularly. And then I'm not really sure when the guys are here or not, but I try not to intrude on the space too much. Most of my interactions with our amigos comes at like the end of the day if I'm in the living room and like Caitlin and I are on the laptops and stuff. And thanks, I have like full days. I pretty much go to sleep at 11 or midnight. So that's exciting. But, so yeah, you got the usual day, which is get up, go to stat class, and then come back. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I pretty much go to the gym and then leave to go to work. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I decided that because I hate studying and I need to make that a priority, I'll be going to the library with like a sack lunch, which is what I'm about to do, even if it's just for like an hour. Oh yeah, interesting work things. I mentioned that like one of my macros often like corrects to your name, which has been annoying. I gotta figure that out. But I got pulled over by one of our shift leaders the other day because my macro for analysis is ANAL, and if it doesn't properly activate, things are gonna get pretty sketchy. So I have to change that. And then I've been getting like some of the more interesting recordings, I feel. But you know, when you're sitting in a chair for like 5.5 hours doing recordings, it's still not that great. But some of the highlights is there was this like policy advisor guy who I guess was trying to amuse himself. So every single one of the recordings that I've gotten from this dude so far, and it's all random, like anybody could get them, but I get him, is him just being like, here is the story of Nan and Manda, two wonderful people just trying to collect retirement. So I like him. And then the other day I had this guy who left like a recording that at first I thought was like a page of a book, but he was like talking about a beer tasting trip that he went on with some of his buddies, and they like ride motorcycles and stuff. So he was like talking about IPCs and microbrews that he was trying, and so that was kind of neato. And some kid named Max that they think is going to grow up to be a psycho killer, so it was an analysis from a psychologist. And just I don't know, it gets mundane because like accountants and stuff use words like kind of and pretty much, like filler phrases like that all the damn time, like more than anybody I know. But anyway, bit on my weekend. So I went home like really early morning because I just decided like I wasn't gonna fall asleep. So I made myself an impressive breakfast and I headed out to Dahlonega. And when I got there, turns out like every single one of the cars is having issues. So before we went to Atlanta or anything, we had to stop off and buy like some Fix-A-Flat and twice pull over on the side of the highway and stuff. It was spooky. But so we went to Atlanta and we started at the aquarium, and it was like super duper busy because it's a Saturday during the summer, and so everybody was there with their kids, and so you're like elbow to elbow with people. And I was fine, I was enjoying people watching and stuff, but like my sister has social anxiety, so we kind of cut that short and then went over to the World of Coke. And that was kind of cute because they like, it's supposed to be like super kid friendly and like captivating. So like in terms of the study of putting together interesting like museums, this one topped it. There's a part where security lets you into the vault that holds the one recipe for Coke that's guarded by like lasers and fog and stuff. And there's like a part where you watch a video that's like 360 all around you, like projected on these different like white canvases and stuff, and it was like really interactive. There's a 3D ride movie thing where like the floor would drop out and you'd like be shaken and everything. And oh yeah, the Korean soda there wasn't that great. It was like Polar Ice or Ice Refresher or something. But yeah, so that was essentially Saturday, I think. But then the next day we had like a Father's Day luncheon with Grandpa and my dad. And whenever that happens, you have to like mentally prepare yourself for all the random crap my grandpa's gonna say and how stressed my mom's gonna be about like heating stuff up in the microwave. So we had like a grill out sort of a deal. And during this day, several different things happened. Right before we went downstairs, Jessica showed me what her new tattoo is that Mom and Dad don't know about. It is like the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion in Disney World. And she's had 2 sessions with ex-boyfriend meth head tattoo artist guy and is going in for like the last one this week. So, you know, that's great. Equally disturbing yet funny. My grandpa got a new neighbor who moved into this like dilapidated house that's next to his. And the neighbor, like, they were both mowing their lawns, so they made awkward eye contact. So the neighbor comes over, and it turns out he was just released from jail and claims to have bought that property for $500 because they used to sell meth on it in the back. So he's like doing all these like projects to make it look less ironically criminal. But yeah, so the guy said he was in jail for 36 years because he killed a man in self-defense. So you can never be sure, but Grandpa thinks he's a swell guy, so we all just nervously laughed for like 5 minutes. It was great. Oh, I made a breakfast for my family that morning, so they think I walk on water now. It's literally like cinnamon rolls, strawberries, and eggs. I am a god. And while we were sitting around like eating breakfast and stuff, I saw like your new pictures. So I showed some of them to my mom, and she was all laughing and saying, "Aw," so she likes you and she hopes that you're having fun out there. I gotta wrap this up. This is getting long and drawn out. I'm super sorry. I just wanted to let you know that I was thinking about you. Okay, oh yeah, stuff to look forward to that'll make my narration less mundane. Athfest is starting this Wednesday, and there are like a couple bands I'm really excited to see. And like pretty much everybody who's interested in going is old enough to get into all the venues now. So we'll be going, and I'll be meeting up with my old roommate this week for lunch, and I've been doing stuff for my impact trip, homelessness and poverty research, found some cool projects we could do. Oh yeah. And then the last lovely little carrot that I inserted was just that, like, I enjoy being busy, I guess, because it's making, like, time fly and whatever, but it's just, like, day-to-day life is so mundane, and, like, I have no personal motivation to go to work and try hard. I just kind of want to, like, sit around and read, and I really want to start the Couch to 5K program, so I might start trying to fit that in somewhere. And yeah, I don't know, like, it just kind of sucks because I'm finally feeling like I'm coming out of this dormant, uninspired period that I had for a while, but I can't apply myself to much of anything, or else I'd just be, like, super tired all the time. But I look forward to the weekends, and yeah. So I guess that's it. As you can see, it's just sort of a grocery list of items. But I'm hoping we can talk Wednesday, because I'll be home. And yeah, I hope you don't think I forgot about you, Tim, or anything like that. It's just I've been busy, and with those 2 work days and I guess the weekend, that makes it feel like forever since we've talked. But yeah, I love you. Let me know when you get this. Totally understand if you don't get to the end. If you do get to the end, the word is pension. The word is pension. Just tell me what the secret word is in your message and I'll know that you got to the end. I don't know. Okay. Love you. Bye.